Today's video will be about watch again, and as you guys can see, this is a Seiko and not an unboxing of any kind, but I'll just show you guys a brief look of how the box is. It comes in this brown plain cardboard box, and inside it's this white one. Put that aside, and the initial the real Seiko box is actually this one right here. Okay, this thing somewhat resembles a Rolex, but not saying Seiko is following Rolex. I'm just saying it resembles it. As you guys can see, that's how the box comes in, and voila, that's the watch I'm talking about. Now this watch is obviously a Seiko Samurai. Now this watch is quite different than most regular Samurai. As you guys can, I'll talk about it in a moment. I have been interested in getting a Samurai, or Seiko Samurai, but have been trying to justify getting another watch, another Seiko watch, until I came across this model on Instagram. Now this in particular is basically the Samurai ZIMBE 9. Okay, now there are obviously a couple of different types of ZIMBE. I'm not a watch expert, nor am I a Seiko expert. Now, as far as I know, though, ZIMBE versions from Seiko actually is made for. Oh, almost dropped the watch. Thank God I dropped this freaking thing. Anyways, so basically, as far as I know, ZIMBE Seikos are made specifically for the Thailand market. Now, that's a bit different with normal ZIMBE. This one is ZIMBE 9. As far as I know, though, the dial is different than normal Samurai, even normal ZIMBE. As you guys can see the 12-hour marker, it's different than the normal ZIMBE and normal Samurai. And obviously, this one comes with a Cyclop date magnifier. The normal one do not. Okay, and the color of the bezel as well. And the dial color, I think it's different. And this one is obviously still brand new. It still have all its plastic tape. And this watch right here is limited to 1,300 pieces. Other ZIMBE, I think they're pretty much the same. I think the 1,500 pieces limited edition and stuff like that. This one is obviously limited. I think, let me see, this watch is 957 out of 1,300 right there. Okay, now originally I thought, I was trying to convince myself to use this personally or to sell this one, or to flip it. Obviously, like, I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but I got a really good deal for this watch, and for what it's selling in my country, I could earn, I could profit quite considerably amount of money just like that. Okay, but anyways, so I'm still trying to figure out whether I should sell it or should wear it. Maybe I should just wear this one. With this watch, I'll read a little bit about the spec real quick. Okay, so this watch, obviously, it's Seiko, and Seiko have their own crystal. Okay, and they call it hard legs. It's totally different than normal sapphire. Hard legs is much resistant to shattering, but in terms of scratches, it does scratch, unlike sapphire, which is quite scratch resistant, but it will shatter easier than hard legs crystal. The movement right here, it's 4R35 with date complication, obviously, and the watch itself, it's 41 mil. It's not small, but not really that big. So I'll show you guys. Basically, I ordered a crafter blue dual tone rubber strap as well for this watch. Originally, when I decided to get this watch. I was gonna wear it, and I was planning to put it on like this. It should look pretty gorgeous, but I don't know, man. How does that look? I'm still trying to decide. Dilemma. Should I sell it or should I just wear it? Now, before I made my decision, let me show you guys a close-up footage of this watch so you guys can compare it yourself with for those of you guys that owns a normal Samurai. See the difference? They're pretty much the same. The case and everything else, I think they're the same. The only minute aesthetic differences, obviously Seiko is trying to make it a bit special with this one. Obviously the color of the bezel, like I said, and the color combination is gorgeous, man. I'm colorblind, but I'm not, it's not black and white colorblind, but I can tell I can tell that this watch looks really nice in this color scheme. There's one thing that I do not like about Seiko is the bracelet. Excuse me. Those are stamped metal type bracelet. The bracelet actually feels much more solid with the plastic on. Once you remove this, it actually sound and feel really flimsy. But it does come with a factory rubber strap. It comes with this one. The quality of this one is actually pretty good. I have a couple of this one. Forgot the name of that Seiko, but tuna. I got a baby tuna. It comes with this kind of similar kind of rubber strap, and it's a good quality rubber, But I decided to get this one as well, for aesthetic, obviously. This don't seem to look like a solid endling. Does not really matter to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is that a solid endling? I think it is. Yeah. As you guys can see, it has all the is that a tuna or is that is ZIMBE kind of fish? I don't know, man. Maybe it is. See that limited edition, and it says ZIMBE right there. Maybe it is a type of fish. I'm not a fish expert, so pardon me. So there it is, guys. Winding it feels quite, like a normal watch. Smooth, not Rolex smooth, but it's not. It's supposed to be. Or it's not trying to be. And with this movement, it's one of the most badass movement from Seiko. It's pretty tough. Adjusting the date is quite solid as well. I mean, you know what I mean. Like sometimes with certain watches, every time you flip the date, it doesn't look solid. You know what I'm saying? But this one actually is a very distinct and solid click. Click, which is very nice to me, in my opinion. That red second hand is a nice touch as well. It fits, the color scheme fits quite perfectly with the whole dial and bezel. And chaptering or the rehaut look pretty accurate to me. I mean, it's, for some OCD people it could look quite crooked, but that's pretty decent in my opinion for a watch for a Seiko. I mean, the number one, obviously it's not lining up quite perfectly, but the rest of it actually looks pretty good. I know some of my friends, well, the number 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock, I guess. 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Oh yeah. 1, 2 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. Everything else looks pretty good. Alright, so what do you say if I remove all the plastics on this one? Oh, you know what? Probably just remove the bracelet. So let's just keep that bracelet. brand new with all its plastic and just install the crafter blue. How's that? Okay, let me do that right now. So I'm back, and here it is, the watch with the crafter blue rubber strap dual tone. I think I've decided to keep it and wear it myself instead of selling it. I'll remove this for a second so you guys can look at how the watch look with the crafter blue. I think it looks pretty nice, man. When I first saw this watch on Instagram, when I scrolled through came across this watch. The picture of this watch is basically in this setup with this crafter blue dual tone black and red. Immediately fell in love with it. I think I'm gonna wear this watch for now. Eventually down the road, if somebody wanted to buy it off me, and I might have to sell it. Obviously it's gonna be sold as used in mint condition, obviously, but so that's how it is right now. And I'm gonna keep the original strap, obviously. Now bear in mind, when you guys buy a crafter blue rubber strap, the what's the name of this? Whatever name of this pin is, you cannot use the factory Seiko. You have to use a proprietary pin like this from crafter blue, because it is obviously smaller, thinner in comparison to the factory Seiko. Spring bar, that's what it's called, I think. So anyways, that's how the watch look. I'm gonna try to put this on my wrist again. The rubber is actually quite okay. It's not really the best quality rubber, but it's nice. Looks pretty good. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Like I said, this is not a review. It's not a detailed, review of the specs, etc., etc. It's just, me showing off my new Seiko Samurai ZIMBE 9. Appreciate the time watching this video. Click the like and subscribe button, please. I really appreciate that. Have a great day. God bless.